welcome back to Chapter Day. Happy Tuesday. It is still a wintry, well, I was going to say wet, but it's not really wet. There's snow on the ground still and ice, majorly ice. I was still able to get out today with my daughter. We ran one or two errands, came back in. It's cold, but you know what? It seems like I'm getting accustomed to the cold. It was not that bad on the outside. But you know, it's winter. And on this side in Tennessee, you know, we make a fuss over the snow on the ground, things are shut down, etc., etc. But I know there are places right now here in the United States where it's like knee deep or chest deep and people are just going about their daily lives. But hey, different strokes. So today we're going to be reading Proverbs chapter 16 all by itself because it's lengthy enough. Okay, so let's get started. The preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirits. So true. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. By mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord men depart from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. I love this verse. I say it quite often. I love that verse. Verse 8. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without right. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. A divine sentence is in the lips of the king. His mouth transgresseth not in judgment. A just weight and balance are the Lord's. All the weights of the bag are his work. It is an abomination to kings to commit wickedness, for the throne is established by righteousness. I pray some leaders can hear this. Verse 13. Righteous lips are the delight of kings, and they love him that speaketh right. The wrath of a king is as messengers of death, but a wise man will pacify it. In the light of the king's countenance is life, and his favor is as a cloud of the latter rain. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before fall. We have heard this verse, at least I have, since I was growing up. The prideful and the proud, they usually stumble and fall. It's not good. Verse 19. Better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in the Lord, happy is he. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of the lips increaseth learning. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that hath it, but the instruction of fools is folly. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips. Pleasant words are as an honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and health to the bones. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. We have heard this verse before. A lot of times we go about thinking, hey, I have a plan, I know what I'm doing, and we don't involve God in it. And in the end, guess what? Verse 26. He that laboureth, laboureth for himself, for his mouth craveth it for him, of him. An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is as a burning fire. A froward man soweth strife, and a whisperer separateth chief friends. Be careful of people who always want to have something to tell you in your ears. Please stay away from that. That's a busy bee. Verse 29. A violent man enticeth his neighbor, and leadeth him into a way that is not good. He shutteth his eyes to devise froward things. Moving his lips, he bringeth evil to pass. The hoary head is a crown of glory, if it be found in the way of righteousness. That's your gray hair. I know a lot of people are trying to dye it, but your hoary frost, that's your gray hair or your white hair. Verse 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. Believe this. And he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. The lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord. Beautiful verses, very, very wise sayings and things that we need to take to heart. And once again, thank you all for listening. That's the end of chapter 16. I pray that you all continue to have a blessed week and that it brings you all the things that you have asked God for. Until then, you take care. And remember, faith comes by hearing God's word. Until